What's up, guys? It's your boy Abram, and today I'm gonna be reacting to a brand new video for you guys. This one is called Weirdest Things People Do in Public by Birdie. And I just want to apologize for not uploading a lot of videos here on the Abram Horn channel. Let me tell you what I was doing, by the way. I was doing things for my backyard wrestling channel, which you can go ahead and subscribe, as we are at like 157 subscribers on that channel. You can go to my page and see what videos I'm featured in, or to my other channels, so you guys can go ahead and check me out in CSW. For some of you guys who are new to the channel, thank you guys so much. And I note that I have been a lot slower of uploading videos lately. I terribly apologize, but now I'm back. Though I have a pay-per-view to get to, and after CSW Holiday Horror, I'm gonna be right back to making videos for you guys on this channel. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below, hashtag Hornet Squad for life, so I know that you guys are members of the Hornet Squad. I do greatly appreciate it. I am still on the road to 1,000 subscribers as well. So you guys need to go ahead and press that subscribe button to let me know you are part of the Hornet Squad. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into this video. And why do I keep on forgetting to turn down my volume when making these? Alright.
The weirdest things people do in public. Now, I know I'm not exactly outside a lot. I've definitely seen some weird things in my time. So I compiled a list of the weirdest things people can do in public. And obviously not too weird, or else this video would get taken down. Number 1, picking your nose. The amount of times I've seen people just straight dig through their nose in a public setting is insane. And some people even have the audacity to pick their nose and eat it. Like, what the fuck? How do you even swallow that? Or how does your body even digest it? Like,
Look. A lot of us weren't known for doing that when we were little, but not anymore, bruh. Oh my god.
I'd be throwing up in the toilet right afterward. I'm convinced some people literally just eat anything. Like, anything that just spawns in front of them, they'll eat it. And if anybody sees you in the act doing that, no one's ever gonna look at you like a normal human being again. Okay, then maybe that's a bit of an over-exaggeration, but you get the point. Coughing loud, like very constantly. And now, obviously, there's no way to escape this, right? If you gotta cough, you gotta cough. But a lot of people are just annoyed when you cough over and over in a silent environment. So that's why when I really got a cough, I just get purple in the face trying to hold it. Especially when I was in school.
Okay, this one is actually relatable, because I didn't want people thinking that I was sick when I was around them. I kept trying to hold in my cough. I'd be like, and then like, when my throat gets clogged up, I have no other choice but to just... Oh my god. Bruh. Okay. Sorry about that. But, yeah, like, when my throat gets clogged up like that, I have to cough out loud because, like... Say, for example, if my nose is stuffed up and my mouth is the only option for me to breathe or my nostrils, like, gets cleared, then, yeah, I have no other choice because it gets annoying right after.
Silent classroom coughs were not hitting. It would be even worse because if I was constantly coughing, I would just get really embarrassed. Because I already knew everybody was staring at me thinking, if this kid doesn't shut the I don't know what it is about my timing, but I just happen to always be sick when I'm traveling. So when I was going to a concert earlier this summer, I was in an hour-long Uber ride, just straight coughing the entire time. And I'm sure everybody just wanted to rip my head off when I was just sitting there coughing the whole time. It's not a pleasant sound here. Over and over again. That shit's ass. No one's trying to hear that for an hour straight. Talking loudly, especially when you're on the phone. No one wants to hear your conversation, little bro. Like, why are people on the phone like, yeah, did you hear about Danielle at yoga class? Like, I don't care about Danielle at goddamn yoga class. Especially at the grocery store. I don't know how many people do this in a goddamn grocery store. It's insane. Like, whenever I'm on the phone in public, I'm just more quiet, and when people walk by, I just say what I need to say, like, really quietly. Because I really don't want to be a disturbance to people, or, well, at least I try my best not to be. And I've heard some people say some wild ass shit on the phone. Like, why even say that in a public setting? I don't understand. At that point, you're pretty much just asking to get cooked. Like, I once heard somebody, like, call their girlfriend, right? And they were like, hello, my little sugar pooey muffin. Like, I don't fucking know. Something like that. The last thing I'm saying in public is sugar pooey muffin or whatever the fuck. Well, I just said it in front of 100,000 of you, so, oh well. And especially when I was a cashier, I was hearing all kinds of conversations. I've heard endless amounts of work drama that I don't need to know about. Sleeping. Now, this one isn't necessarily weird. It's just something that you don't want to be caught doing in public. It's just bad. It's different if you're on a flight and sleeping. But if you're on, like, a public bench sleeping, like, you don't know what the hell people are gonna do to you. That is your most vulnerable state, okay? You do not want to be recorded sleeping or taking a picture of sleeping in the car or something. And especially if it's a really deep sleep. If I got drool hanging out of my mouth and I'm catching flies or whatever the hell people say, it's embarrassing to watch. I once was just slumped in one of those airport chairs. For one, I've never got a worse sleep in my life. And two, I don't even think the trade-off was worth it because I just looked stupid as hell the entire time. And sometimes, bro, when I'm with my friends, I'm just sitting downstairs watching TV or something, I just start drifting off to sleep. And I try to stay awake, of course, because I don't want to be rude. And I don't know what else to say, bro. I'm just fucking tired. I gotta get my sleep schedule sorted out so I don't have to sleep in front of people, crying, or even holding back tears. Now, when I was a kid, I would always cry in school. I don't know why. I was just a very sensitive kid. So the amount of times I would cry over stupid shit, it was just embarrassing. And I was just a very unlikable person, alright? Everybody was just annoyed by it. I would have cried over some stupid shit like, he made fun of me. And I would always run and snitch to the teacher saying that, like, this kid made fun of me and he said this and that. And even the teachers were probably annoyed with my ass. I don't think they wanted shit to do with me either. But next we got singing and dancing in public. I mean, obviously, if you're, like, at a party or something on the dance floor, I mean, that's one thing. But, like, if you're at a grocery store or you're at the office or something and then you hit a little emo as you're printing a paper and somebody catches you, oh yeah, you're getting roasted. And also just singing like nobody's there is crazy. Like, I'm sure my boss would say some corny ass shit like, what are you trying to get a Grammy or what? I don't care how good the song is. I'm just gonna pass on singing it in public. And especially if I'm singing something that nobody really knows, or even just rap songs in general. Because obviously the lyrics aren't very family friendly.
Hold up, I'm trying to pause it.
Go roll like 10 blunts.
And it's not letting me.
What are you gonna be
kidding me right now?
this afternoon, mister? Do not sing such profane garbage in my office. So yeah, it's just how to get your boss on your ass 101, pretty much. Next, we got saying something controversial. If you say something that just isn't gonna sit right with people, yeah, just get ready to have people on your ass. So if you're in a public setting and you have a very controversial opinion about something, yeah, in most situations, it's probably best to keep it to yourself. Because the amount of bullshit that would spiral out of it is just not worth it. I generally avoid talking about politics with people, especially if it's people I don't really know, and I also don't really know shit about it either. 2024 was my first time voting, and well, regardless, it's just one of those topics you should avoid talking to people you don't really know that much. You never know how, like, deeply passionate they are about the subject. Like, they could just start ranting to you out of nowhere about it. And I am most definitely not trying to hear all that. Next, we have playing music really loud. And I'm sure any of you attending school or college or wherever you are, you have most definitely seen this speaker kid. Everybody
Yeah.
knows that this dude always has a loudspeaker on him at all times. And if he's playing some hard
Okay,
music,
hold
I'm
on,
not
real
really
quick.
complaining. But if it
Alright, so I finally figured out how to get this, to get this YouTube video to pause. But anyways, to that part, about the singing in public, I normally do that sometimes when I can't get a song out of my head, and I don't think people mind it. I just be humming to my favorite rock song and just be strolling along, or my favorite Christmas song, by the way. Um, and then to this part right here with the speaker kid, I know that I know this kid has a speaker in his book bag, and I be wondering where the music be coming from, and I was like, what on earth? That was so random at the most randomest time, because all of a sudden I just started hearing music coming from out of nowhere, and I know that a lot of people be having like earbuds or whatever. Like, some people don't want to listen to that, so it's best to keep your speaker at home. Honestly.
school or college or wherever you are, you have most definitely seen this speaker kid. Everybody knows that this dude always has a loudspeaker on him at all times. And if he's playing some hard music, I'm not really complaining. But if it's garbage, well, that's when I'm complaining. And if I've heard the song too many times, yeah, I'm definitely complaining. And if it's like 7 in the morning, yeah, I'm definitely not in the mood for music. Imagine hearing Fiend at full volume in the hallway at 7 a.m. Pretty annoying. And I guess the speaker kid, alright, Fiend is his theme song. He's just walking around with that going in the hallway, acting like he's the main character. I don't think people would be too thrilled with that. And I've also seen people at the gym carry a speaker with them. I don't know why the hell they can't just play their own music in their headphones. I mean, I wouldn't want to listen to Taylor Swift in the gym either, to be fair, but bringing a speaker to a public gym is crazy. I was gonna talk about this one earlier in the video, but I gotta throw it in here now, alright? It just has to be said. I have seen so many TikToks or YouTube videos where it's like, social anxiety is scared of me. And they'll just get on a table and just start doing an acapella of Thick of It.
Bruh.
Or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I've seen people just do, not really weird, but just like stupid shit in public because of this. Imagine if I just jumped up on a table in like the college cafeteria. I got a mic in hand and everything, and I just say, "Hey everybody, we bring the boom." Yeah, that would keep me up at 3 a.m. So that's why I personally opt out of doing stupid shit like that. I've seen so many videos of things like that popping up on my Instagram reels. Or somebody would make like a main character ass speech in front of everybody. Something along those lines. I'm just scared even talking in front of a bunch of people. I mean, the reason why I can do this is I'm in my room recording this. I don't have to say it in front of a bunch of people. Okay, next we have wearing a goofy ass outfit. Alright, listen, we're not at a costume party. We don't need a goofy ass outfit right now. The amount of times I've seen people walk around on my college campus dressed up as a banana or like Spider-Man or something like that is just unreal. I mean, if it's Halloween and it's a costume party, that's different. But like if we're in the middle of goddamn August or something, there's no need to be wearing a fucking banana costume when it's 90 degrees out. I guess some people are just trolls and they really don't care what they wear at all. Farting or burping. Now, obviously, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? But at the same time,
Yeah, but like, here's my thing. Alright. But like, here's my thing. Like, here's my take. Like, I don't. And here's a fun fact about me: I don't fart in public. I don't like to fart in public. Like, I try my best to. I just try my best to keep it in until the end of the day, and actually works because I know that a lot of people are not trying to smell it. That is the most annoying thing ever. Like, imagine just having to smell that. I know you have to do what you have to do, but still. Um, and then burping. I know this one dude, I believe back in 10th grade, dog. He burped in my face, and I was like, dude, don't burp in my face ever again. Like, I mean, the dude was my friend because we would be going back talking about, well, me calling him a nerd or whatever. You know, just playing around with him, and then, all of a sudden, he accidentally burps in my face. I did not like that pretty much, so,
Though you gotta suppress the sound a little bit. You can't just rip ass extremely loud, especially like if you're in an empty hallway. That shit will echo throughout the hallway. And
Yeah.
everybody in like a 1 mile radius will hear that shit. Or if you burp, you just cannot belch in front of a bunch of people. You gotta close your mouth so nobody hears it. And especially if I'm in front of a girl, I can definitely not get caught ripping ass. That's just really embarrassing. And not even that alone, just the smell. Especially if it was burrito night the night before.
Oh.
That smell isn't exactly gonna be pleasant. Next, we have people that like talk to themselves, have like full-on conversations. I mean, technically, I am talking to myself right now if you really think about it. But if you're in a public setting, like in a classroom, you cannot be having full-on dialect with yourself. Sometimes I do think out loud when I'm by myself. But obviously, if I'm in a public setting, not the best idea. I don't want people to think I'm weird as hell and they need to stay away from me. Especially if whatever I was thinking about, I want nobody to hear it. One of my most embarrassing moments where that did happen, you know, I thought my mic was muted. I was in Zoom class in 2020, and I said something along the lines of, fuck, I hate this class, or something like that. I mean, it was biology. I have an excuse. That shit's garbage. And the teacher called me out in front of everybody and was like, Birdie, do you have something to say? And I just left the meeting. I didn't want to deal with that shit. They can't exactly come get me and force me to go to Zoom class. And by far, the weirdest thing I have seen somebody do in public through a TikTok video is this. Whatever this is. For whatever reason, people feel the need to walk around on a leash in public. Say you were at the dog park or something, walking your dog around, and these people just happen to pull up on you. Yeah, you would probably think you're living in some kind of fever dream. Now, this is a very rare occurrence. Obviously, this is something you'd probably only see on the internet. I've been seeing a lot of videos where people are... Now, this is a very rare occurrence. Obviously, this is something you'd probably only see on the internet. I've been seeing a lot of videos where people are on that type of timing. So, unfortunately, I think slowly but surely that shit's actually becoming more common.
Okay, like, that is really weird, but I don't be seeing that. But holy cow. So yeah, guys, that was the weirdest things to do in public. So, like, some of these things I can relate to. Like, the burping. Like, having to hear somebody burp out louder, whatever. I mean, yeah, you just got done drinking, liquid or whatever, but like it's unexpected. And I know I burp loud every time I drink Pepsi, and it's not my fault. At least it's a silent one. Well, not silent one. Not frick. Don't even know what I was about to say. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below, hashtag Hornet Squad for life, so I know that you guys are members of the Hornet Squad. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out, Hornets.